Yeah, that's kind of what we've been talking about is, we have nothing to lose. Like, why not go out there and have fun and be confident? And that's, I think, exactly what has carried us through this tournament is we've had a confidence about us that we can do it. And, that's half the battle sometimes is you just have to be confident that you can go into the game and win. And we certainly are. We understand we need to rebound the basketball. We understand they're tall. We understand we have to make shots. But at the same time, why not us? And that's kind of what we've, been talking about. And, just go out there and play free and have fun. You're on one of the biggest stages. This is what you dreamed of. So why not just enjoy every single second and don't put pressure on yourself and, just soak it all in.
South Carolina's maybe the only, as a team in the sport, that's had a bigger spotlight on them than you have this year. Just as a competitor who's obviously, wants to take on everything, how excited are you to get to face the team, at the top?
I think I'm really excited. I think more than anything, it's going to be so good for our game. And, obviously, I feel like we've gone up against some teams that are somewhat similar to South Carolina. Obviously, probably not up to as high of a standard. But I feel like, Georgia, they're in the SEC. They play tremendous defense. Colorado plays tremendous defense, quick guards. But I think South Carolina has the size that we really haven't seen yet. So that's why I said, rebounding is going to be very important. But, I'm excited. I think it's going to be so good for our game. I think the excitement around this game is incredible. So you couldn't ask for a better matchup, and I know it'll deliver for sure.
Yeah. Hey, how have you seen your game grow freshman to sophomore and then sophomore to junior, offensively especially?
Yeah, I think, my understanding of the game, knowing when we need to score, knowing when I need to pass, when I need to get others involved. I think I've kind of almost had more of a calmness about myself, the last year and a half than maybe I had at the beginning of my career. And, I think that's been super important. There's been moments that I've, struggled offensively and, I've been able to facilitate and get my teammates involved, and that's carried us to wins even when, I haven't been able to score the ball. So, I think that's just like the biggest area is, the mental toughness to, we can win even if I don't score, and just knowing when I need to get a bucket and when I need to pass and facilitate.
I was talking to Kevin, and he was saying that there was a stretch where you couldn't get to those 210 out of 300 makes.
Yeah.
Do you remember what changed? Was it mentally?
Yeah, when I first started working out with him in high school, I couldn't make many shots. It was just, I wasn't as good of a shooter as I am now, and I think it's just repetition and hard work, and I think the drive, I hated that my numbers were horrible, that I, couldn't put up good numbers in the gym, and I just wanted to get better, and now I'm, consistently around 230 makes out of 300 shots, and even when I'm not, I'm really frustrated and want to come back the next day and do it again, so I think it's just the drive more than anything.
You said you wanted to grow the game. There's going to be maybe more attention on this game than any women's game ever. What pride do you take in that?
Yeah, I think it's super, super cool, and I probably won't sink in until all this is over with, and more than anything, I'm just, lucky enough that I get to go out there and compete and play on the biggest stage and be a part of that, but I feel like, we're ready for it. I feel like we've traveled to a lot of places with a lot of loud crowds, people cheering against us, people cheering for us, a lot of people tuning in on TV, so I don't think it's anything, we're scared of or intimidated by, but I think it's something we're just grateful for, that we get to be a part of this, and we helped create this more than anything.
You've had so much attention on you this week. Tell us about what it takes for all your teammates to join with you to take down South Carolina.
It's super important, and like I said, it's not going to be just me, and I feel like our team is playing really, really good basketball right now. Monica's been great all season long. I feel like McKenna and Gabby are shooting the ball so well. I think Hannah Solke can provide really big minutes on Friday night as well, and Kate's just the person that kind of holds us all together and is always constant and a great leader for us. So, I think if we shoot the ball like we're capable of, it could cause a lot of problems.
How does all this match what you had in mind?
I think it's pretty awesome. It might be a lot, but at the same time, I wouldn't want it any other way. We wanted to be here, be in this moment, and our program deserves this. Coach Bluter deserves this. This is what she's built. So I'm just grateful that I could be a part of it.
Thank you, Kate.
I have some sense that Iowa fans and South Carolina fans have been screaming at each other on the internet all season, which in some ways is a good thing for women's basketball. You had a chance to talk to Aaliyah because you guys might be Olympic teammates one day.
Yeah, I haven't honestly talked to her much. Obviously, I saw her yesterday, but I follow them quite a bit. I think what Coach Staley's been able to build has been absolutely tremendous, and the dominance that they display is pretty incredible. So I'm a fan of theirs. I think what they've done for the game is incredible, and also the way South Carolina fans support their team. I love that. It's very similar to the way Iowa fans are, and that's only going to help our game grow more. So I think it's pretty incredible. Like Coach Staley said last year, like we need these discussions about player of the year, about which team's better. That's going to only move the game forward. So I think it's incredible, and I think you couldn't ask for a better stage for this game to take place on.
You mentioned the AP award. Iowa has a pretty special relationship with the hospital, being right there, and I know you go there a lot. Did that, as great an award as it was that made it even more special?
Yeah, I think it made it all that special, honestly. And I had actually gone there to visit a patient earlier in the day, and that's the reason I was there. I had no idea they were giving me that award, and they really tricked me. And usually I'm in the loop about a lot of things, so they got me good. But yeah, I think it made it really special. And like I said earlier, some of those patients, I have visited with that were in the video, and I think that's what made me more emotional than anything. Is you understand there's so much more to life than just a basketball game, and at the same time, all these kids look up to you, and it's really special.
To Indianola, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
thank you.
Kaylin, I asked all your teammates this question.
Okay.
What is your go-to karaoke song?
Oh, probably Before He Cheats.
Can you sing it?
No, I'm not singing for you. I'm not singing.
Just one verse.
No, I refuse.
little verse.
Maybe I'll sing out there on the court. You can get a
Okay,
clip on the
fair
court.
enough, fair
okay.
enough. Thanks, Kaylin.
Yeah.
Hey, Caleb, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
What does this moment mean to you, and also winning that award and going into the Final Four? How much confidence does that give you?
Yeah, I think this moment is so special. Obviously our program hasn't been here since 1993, so we're just trying to enjoy every single second. And the support we have felt from Hawkeye Nation while we have been here has been incredible. And I expect there to be a lot of Hawkeye fans here tomorrow. So we're just excited for the game. We're going to come out there with the belief that we can win, and that's really all you can do.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.